Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a little bit of a haul here from, there's Winners, Wal Mart, Dollarama, uh, Dollar Tree. A little brain fart there. So just before I begin, Vikings is on tonight, and I love history. I love the Vikings show, and I always burn a candle according to what I'm watching. Sometimes I melt Sensational's Vanilla Woods, or burn Mountain Lodge or Autumn Lodge or something like that when I'm watching Vikings. So tonight I'm going to burn Grapevine and Oak from Yankee. And this is just a very, it has a very sharp grape note to it with a woodsy undertone. It is so good. And then Goose Creek Cabin in the Woods I'm going to melt. And oh, this one's so good. It's just woodsy and earthy and really good. So anyway, that's what I'm going to burn tonight. So I'm going to start with some cotton pads that I use to with micellar water to take off makeup, or if I'm too lazy or tired to wash my face before I go to bed, I just use the micellar water. And I got this at Dollar Tree. These are cotton pads. You get 40 of them for $1.25. I didn't have a lot of luck with these ones. They're kind of rough, and when I was cleaning off the makeup and that off my face, this is what started to happen. As I was just, putting it across my face, it just started tearing apart, and it was a bit of a disaster. So I'm not going to waste these. I'm going to continue to use them, just maybe use them for taking off fingernail polish, or wiping the gunk from my dog's eyes or something like that, but not too happy with those ones. And these ones are from Winners. They're called Fluffs, and they have glycerin in them, and you get 50 for $1.25. These are better than the Dollar Tree ones. They do a pretty good job. There's just they're kind of fluffy though, so it might leave a few little fluffs on your face, but they do a good enough job. But the ones I like the best are from Wal Mart, and they're called Whispers Make Off, and these are $2.25, I think. So for $1 more, I'm willing to spend a little extra. These are nice and thick and cushiony. One side's really soft, and the other side's a little bit textured. But I like these ones the best. And you get, these are 50 count. And you can also buy these in the smaller round form. But that's kind of the way to go for me. Also at Dollarama, I bought these Cool Cucumber Cleansing Wipes. And they're actually green. And they actually smell like cucumber. It's actually really good. It actually removes makeup fairly well. And these contain cucumber and chamomile, tea tree and salicylic acid, green tea and witch hazel, aloe vera and vitamin E and vitamin C. So I think these were $3 at Dollarama. And then at, I think this was Loblaws, one of the drugstores anyhow. The other video, I bought some Old Spice Amber with blackcurrant deodorant, and I decided to keep it for myself. I like the smell so much. So I bought the body wash too. So if my husband wants to use it, that's fine, we'll share. But this, you can really smell the blackcurrant smell, and then the amber is mixed in there. And I love the way they describe this: fresher than tree sap and danger. So anyway, I thought I'd get that one. And I think also in Walmart I bought this hard candy Sheer Glow All the Way in the Buff Soft Glow Illuminator, and supposedly it contains infused with 24 karat gold. And I looked on the ingredients, and it says colloidal gold, so I googled it, and I guess it's nanoparticles of gold suspended in fluid. I'm sure the amount of gold they have in this is pretty negligible, but anyway, it just gives a nice subtle. It's not glittery, it just gives a nice kind of subtle sheen. So I was going to mix this with my moisturizer, or if I do use foundation, which I don't too often, just mix it with that just to give it a little more glow, I guess. And in Winners, I bought this, I showed this on my other video. These are these little Q-tips that have the cleaning solution in it. If you make a little mistake, I always smudge my mascara when I put it on. Just snap the top, the fluid comes down, and then you clean up any little mistakes. So these were $5 before, and I saw them on clearance for $2, so I bought 3 more for $2 each. And this one is for waterproof mascara. And also in Winners, they covered it up, but it's skincare something or other, retinol vitamin enriched. It's those eye treatments. This was on clearance for $5 for 10 different treatments, and this has retinol in it. This is actually made in Korea, and I've been reading up on these Korean beauty products, and I guess they're like 10 years ahead of us. Something that shows up new here, thought I heard something, it's been in Korea for 10 years, so we're way behind in them. So I do like their products. Those face masks, I really like those ones. So $5 for 10 treatments I thought was pretty good. Reduces puffiness and fine lines, hydrates and refreshes, and it does have that retinol in it. So vitamin E, retinol, collagen, glycerin. So for $5 I thought that was pretty good. And this is Marcel, which is it's a cosmetic company here in Canada. And this is Ultra Gentle Cleansing Gel, non-irritating, soap-free, perfume-free, hypoallergenic, recognized by the Canadian Dermatological Association. Now normally this in a drugstore is usually about $13 for 350 mils. This is the bonus size, 500 mils, for just $7. So that was such a good deal for 500 mils, which is 17 ounces. So that was such a good deal. And this is similar to like the CeraVe and Cetaphil, those kind of gentle cleansers. So I was really happy to get such a good deal on that. And also in Winners, I think I'm jumping all over the place here, but anyway, it's this olive oil intensive nourishment hair mask. Oh, it smells so good. Just love that one. This was made in Greece, so I figure they know what to do with the olive oil. And it doesn't weigh my hair down or anything like that, but I have such thick hair now. Takes a lot to weigh it down nowadays. But that one's very nice. And I bought this Alafia hair conditioner, and this is citrus mint, and it's got shea butter in it. Oh, it smells so good, and it's nice and thick. And this is the fair trade, so part of the money goes to funding education in West Africa. They fund birthing centers, they help plant trees, they provide bicycles for students to get to school, all this stuff. So, and the shea butter, you can't beat it for a conditioner. So I got a hand lotion too with the shea butter in it. I just can't remember what. But anyway, it lasted through some hand washings and still was moisturizing. So very good product. And jumping back to Wal Mart, sorry, I'm all over the map here. The Garnier Fresh Cleansing Cloths. This is for normal to dry skin. 2 doses of makeup removing lotion in each wipe. This was on special, 2 packages for $6 at Wal Mart, 25 wipes in each. I do like this cleanser. It takes off makeup quite easily. You don't have to rub and scrub. And yeah, I like the Garnier wipes. And all my sunscreens are kind of expired and that, so I was going to try the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion, SPF 30, and just the problem with sunscreens, they just, something in it just makes me break out, so I'm hoping this will be a little bit better. It has ceramides and hyaluronic acid in it, and hyaluronic acid I'm kind of looking for in skin products because it helps retain moisture. And so I'm going to use this one for maybe the winter and spring and fall when it's a little bit cooler, because it's a little bit thicker in that when my skin's a bit drier. And I'm going to try this one for the summer, Neutrogena, which I really like, Hydro Boost Gel Cream. And this has SPF 15 in it, and also has hyaluronic acid. And it's a very light kind of cream gel. So I'm going to maybe use this in the summer when I don't want something so heavy in that. So I'm hoping that'll work okay. And then, just like got this hard candy. Again, a lot of the YouTubers like this one. It's Tiki, in the color Tiki. It's a baked bronzer. Oh, if I can get it open. And it's not a dark shade. Anyway, got it open. But it just gives a nice little bit of sheen. It's more of a highlighter than anything, but it just gives it's not glittery, it just gives a nice little bit of a sheen there. So I was just going to use that as kind of a highlighter in that. And then Rimmel, I've tried their natural bronzers before, but the color I had was a little too dark and it kind of looked muddy on my face. This is waterproof bronzing powder, and this is in the color Sunshine. So this one's a lighter one that they had, but it's just enough to give some color. Hopefully it won't be too orangey or muddy looking. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to have to try that out. I wish they would change the packaging on these Rimmels. I just hate this. I wish they'd have like a hinge on it. This is just a pain in the butt, but anyway. And this is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. And this has just a very nice, it doesn't make your skin look oily, it's kind of pearlescent. And it just gives a nice glow. It doesn't make your skin look oily, it just gives it a nice little bit of a glow. So I'm going to try that under my, I don't use foundation that much. I'm going to try it without foundation or just under powder and see how it works. But a lot of people like that one. And eyeliners, I gave up years ago on eyeliner because I found them too dry and they tugged at my skin and they weren't creamy and they're all patchy and oh, they just... Anyway, I went through some of my favorite beauty gurus, and they suggested some eyeliners that are the best ones that they've used, and they suggested the NYC City Proofed waterproof eyeliner, and I got brown and black. I think these ones you have to they don't turn up, you have to sharpen them. But I got brown and black in the NYC. And they really like this Rimmel waterproof Scandalize, so I got that in black, and I think you have to sharpen this one too. And then I got Milani Liquid Eye, but it's in eye pencil form. And these are really super, super smooth. And these ones you can turn up instead of sharpening. But they're very creamy and they don't pull and tug on your eye as you're putting it on. And I used this little smudge brush. I got this at Essence, which can be found in Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. It's just it's a little bit firm, and it just really helps smudge out the eyeliner. And that, and it's only like $2.50. So that's a great little tool. And then for just picked up some more eye brushes. These ones I got at Wal Mart. Whoops. And this is the packages they came in. And they're actually a pretty good price. They're called Still Spa Essentials. I think this one was, foundation brush was either $5 or $7, can't remember, but it seems to be fairly well made, very dense bristles, very soft. And I got each of these for $4. One's like a smudger blender, just for the crease line and just to blend everything together, and this one's like a concealer. So those are about $4 each. And I picked up these little things at Dollarama. These poor little things get abused. People they say, oh, these are useless, I just throw them out, they're terrible. I find them really good for putting on my lid color. I find that if I use a brush to put my lid color on, I'm always going back and forth to build it up. But these little things really pick up the color well. And then I use this to put the color on my lid, and then I go back and blend it with a brush. But I like these little things. I think they pick up the shadow quite well. And yeah, I don't know why they get verbally abused all the time. I like them. I got these at Dollarama. And yeah, they're very good at picking. I just use it for my lid, and you know, I just have to do it once and the lid color is on, then I brush it out. I think these guys are good. They get a hard rap, those little fellas. Anyway, oh, there was one more thing. Oh, in Dollar Tree, I got some eyeshadow from LA Colors before, and they weren't too bad actually. I mean, they're not as good a quality as, you know, other shadows, but for $1.25. So I got this one called Sunflower, and they're kind of a metallic-y, well, a bit shimmery kind of shades in gold, bronze, and copper. And actually they're fairly pigmented actually. I used this brown one today, and I just used the little brush that came with it, and it went on great. So anyway, we'll see how long it lasts, but for $1.25, what the heck, right? And I think that is, oh gosh, oh shoot, went under the couch. Anyway, just got this little makeup case at Winners for, I think this was like $6 or $7, with the little birdies and trees on it, just for traveling. And it actually holds quite a bit. It holds a lot more than it looks like it holds. So anyway, I got that. Oh God, I'm dropping everything. Anyway, I better go because things are falling apart here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed my little haul, and take care, and give your loved ones a hug and a kiss, and we'll see you soon.